take my time. She will get hurt before I. Gonna take it slow. I'm not gonna rush stroke. If you rush it with him, then you gotta be with me. I love this song, man. You know what I'm saying? If Snoop can sing, I can sing. I wanna sing. Alright, check it out, y'all. Now what we're going to discuss is something that I feel that they left out, and I'm not sure why they left this information out. All I am sure is that we are hip hop producers, and this type of information is vital to us. What I'm going to tell you right now, this information is vital. Excuse me. It's something that we must do, and I'm going to show you here. I'm going to zoom out real quick, and I'm back at my Cubase. I'm going to zoom out, and I'm going to show you something real quick. I want you to look at these here. If you can see it, I know it got to be shrunk down, but if you can see it here, you'll notice that we have regular size chunks, which is one shot, you know, kicking drums or whatever, and then we got these little small things. And then if I play it for you real quick so that you can understand it, I want you to listen to it. Listen to this real quick. Now, you hear that, you know what I'm saying? Listen to the hi-hat real quick, and I'm going to explain something to you. Now, when I first set up my Cubase after I troubleshooted and found it out and did this, that, and went all crazy and, you know, do all the madness, once I actually had it running, I still was running into problems with using my note repeat. The problem that I had, let me zoom out on this real quick. The problem that I had with my note repeat is that, here, let me see. Let me make sure I got this set up so I can play like this. Now, the problem that I had with my note repeat was that I still couldn't get, let me double click that. I still couldn't get the quantize to actually work, or the note repeat to actually work. I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, what am I doing wrong? So I tried something. Because every time I tried to, say for instance, when I make a beat, and then I tried to use my note repeat like, it wasn't working. I was like, why is it not working? It's like, it was, you know, it was just like, when I wanted to use the 116 triplet or 132 and the time division, it was only saying it wasn't like it wasn't doing that. And I was like, man, that's the soul of making beats. That's the reason why I bought this, is so I can do that. So there's nothing in notebooks that tell you how to accomplish that. So you have to either use the right sound or you got to do something else. And I'm finna tell you what it is right now. You got to tweak the internal parameters, and what you have to tweak for you to accomplish that, even with your snare, when you're doing that, because listen to this real quick. I couldn't have got this accomplished until I did this. I know I'm making y'all wait. I know. Just listen. Now watch this real quick. Now watch this. You hear that snare? Now watch this. See, you cannot get that accomplished unless you do something inside the parameters. And what you have to do is you have to change your gate. You got to change your gate. When you change your gate and you adjust your gate, then you will be able to accomplish that. So that's the secret right there. That's the tip. That's the tip of the day. For you to be able to use your note repeat and use the quantization, or use the use it with the time division, where it can properly do what the MPC is supposed to do. And I'm gonna say MPC, but you know what I'm talking about, the MPK. But if you want your MPK or MPC to do what it's supposed to do, you have to adjust the gate. And I'm gonna show you how to do that. Let's zoom in real quick. And what you want to do is you want to hit your edit. right? And then you want to hit your note repeat. You know what I'm saying? It's already set. Wait a minute, let me zoom out so you guys can see. I know. Be patient. Hit your edit, and then hit your note repeat, and then the window will pop up. And then right here, you say toggle or momentary or whatever. I don't know what that. But you want to switch it, and now you have gate or swing. You want to click it. Now you have your gate. And what you want to do with your gate is you want to turn your gate down to about at least 35. Well, that's why I got mine. But you might want to play with yours. You don't want to keep it at 50 because then your sound or your one-shot sample will be too fat. And when it's too fat, it's not going to accomplish that because it's too fat. It's not enough notes. You're not giving your software enough notes. Now, I don't know if that's a bug or if that's the way it's supposed to be, but I think that they should have wrote that in the book instead of me having to work hours and hours and hours to figure that out. I was just trying every little thing. I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, dang, did I waste my money? I was like, that's the primary reason I bought it. I can't even do it. It don't make sense. It's not rational. But then I thought to myself, and this is where you have to use your brain a lot. I was like, but the guy did it on the NAMM show. So if he did it, there's something in there. But then I start thinking, yeah, but he did it probably internally. It works flawlessly internally, but why is it not working with my Cubase SX? What am I doing? What am I missing? What's going wrong? So I tried to adjust the gate. It made sense. I was like, the hi-hat is doing pretty good, while my snare not doing good. Well, the sample of my snare was too fat. So I had to adjust the gate. I adjusted it to 35. I went back, I tried to record it, it was off, I cut it off, I cut it back on, because, you know, I already told you guys sometimes the swing don't act right. I cut it off, I cut it back on, I tried it, it worked flawlessly. I was like, okay. Now, at the end of these series sessions, or at the end of these series of tutorials that I'm doing for Akai, I will make a beat. I'm going to erase all what you see here on the monitor. I'm going to erase all of this. And I will make a beat. You know, it ain't going to be hot to try to nothing like that. Y'all be cracking me up calling people beats whack. You must be an idiot to call somebody, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, here's the whole deal. That's why I allow y'all to comment. Because y'all nutty. But anyway, I ain't here to impress you with no beats. I'm here to train you and teach you how to get the most and the best out of what you got. You dig? So you can set you up for an industry standard sound. So anyway, that's the solution there. Change your gate to 35 and then try it again. You know what I'm saying? So that's the solution to that. That is something that you might want to take into serious consideration when you're doing your thing and when you're trying to use your note repeat and it's messing up on you. Now, we're going to move on to the next chapter. And what I want to talk to you about in this next tutorial chapter is about how you should utilize your note repeat as opposed to how you was utilizing it using your MPC 500, 1000, 2000, 2500, 3000, or 4000. We're not going to use it the same when we use this. So follow me on to the next chapter, follow me on to the next tutorial so you can find out what it is or how it is you should use your note repeat so that you can get the most out of it and it can benefit you the most.
Yo, what up, yo, homies and homies? It's your homeboy Grand Tizzle. As I hold you down, I brings to you hip-hop in session. A video tutorial teaching you flavor, swagger, styles, tips, and secrets. The dynamic blueprints of hip-hop production. Watch, learn, produce with these guaranteed methods. And you can use your own hardware and software. Pro Tools, Akai, Cubase, Reason, and more. That's right, your homie Grand Tizzle got your back, I hold you down. To place an order, go to www.todaysbeats.com.